You are welcome to my life, another live stream. Thank you for joining in. Thank you to all for joining in. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome to my life. Yesterday, I started the topic titled Why Modern Marriages Don't Last. That was part 1, and this afternoon we shall be taking part 2. Why modern marriages don't last. If you were not able to watch me yesterday, you can go to my channel. The video is there for you to watch. And I have other videos that you can feed on. Thank you for joining me and thank you for supporting me. If you are just joining in, please let me know where you are watching from. Let me know where you are watching from. If you are just seeing me for the first time, my name is Florence Adeyemi, and on this channel I talk about marriage, I talk about relationship, and I talk about family life. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. Thanks for joining in, and God bless you all. Thanks for joining in, and God bless you all. So yesterday we started a topic of why modern marriages don't last, and we started by one. It was lack of communication. Couples that don't communicate with each other, their marriage can hardly last because they try to bottle so many things in their mind, and at the end of the day they end up separating because they may not be able to stay together. A couple that don't communicate, how will you understand that couple? And relationship demands effective communication. So as couple, let's learn to communicate with each other, pour out your heart to each other. If your partner or hurts you, let him or her know when you are hurt, and also let him or her know when you are happy. So by that, the marriage will be able to last, because marriage demands effective communication. And before you both guys got married, you were communicating with each other, and it got to a point that you understood each other and you decided that you want to marry. Now that you are married, what stops you from communicating with each other? Please, if you are live on this screen, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Please let me know where you are watching from. Drop a comment. I'm reading the comments. Let me know where you are watching from. And in case you are just seeing me for the first time, my name is Florence Adeyemi, and this live stream, having this live stream from Nigeria. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please double tap your screen. Help me double tap your screen. Help me double tap your screen. Like the video. Thank you for your support. God bless you. Oh, DJ Malaysia, it says she's watching from Malaysia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Malaysia. Thank you. So if you are watching me, let me know where you are watching from. Please help me double tap your screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. My name, if you are just seeing me for the first time, my name is Florence Adeyemi, and on this channel I have lots of videos in my channel. I talk about relationship, I talk about marriage, and I talk about family life. If you have any question for me, please do well drop your question in the comment section, and I will read and also give you answers to your questions. Thank you so much. Yesterday I started on a topic titled Why Modern Marriages Don't Last. And yesterday we started by saying lack of communication, and I've emphasized that this morning. Without effective communication in marriage, how will the marriage last? And also we talk about increased expectation. It means that in today's world, the expectation of couples it has increased beyond human realization. It means that the expectation you are having from your wife or from your husband, you might not be able to get that expectation. Having gone through the courtship process and now you are in the marriage, your expectation should not be 100%. Oh, I'm expecting that when I get married, I will have this, I will have that. I expect my husband to be 100%. I expect my wife to behave perfectly. You might not get that increased expectation. So in marriage, please let your expectation be moderate, that can be achieved. Because if you have too much high expectation, you might not be able to have that marriage successfully. So marriage should be of less expectation, because we are both human beings from different backgrounds coming together to form a family. And that family, it takes time to build family. So your family should be the one that you build from scratch to the top. And you should not expect perfection from your spouse. Don't expect perfection from your spouse. At times, there might be mistakes. Go ahead, talk about it. Say, I don't know you, but I sure do. You are trying your best. And for them, I'm giving you a like. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Melanie Junior. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you, Melanie Junior. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm grateful. So you need to reduce your expectation. And by that, you will not be expecting 100% perfection from your spouse. So that when there is a mistake tomorrow, you talk about it and you correct it and you move on. When there is challenge tomorrow, you talk about it, you correct it and you move on. Instead of expecting that your wife or your husband will be perfect, and if your expectation is not met, then you are thinking of how to pack out or leave that marriage. That will not help you. If you are just joining me, I'm streaming from Nigeria, and my name, in case you are just seeing me for the first time, my name is Florence Adeyemi, and on this channel, I talk about relationship, marriage, and family life. And thanks for joining me. Malaysia, thanks for joining me. Melanie Junior, thanks for joining me. Please give me a like, and thank you so much. Also, we talked about financial stress. I don't know about your country, where you are watching me from, but in my part of the country, there's a lot of financial stress and it's affecting marriages. Yes, it does. It's affecting marriages where men or husbands can no longer meet up with their responsibilities. And as such, it brings so much pressure on the marriage. A lot of financial stress in my own part of the country. 80% of people in this are going through financial stress, and as such is affecting also the marriage. How will the wife be happy when the man cannot provide for the house? How will the husband be happy when he sees that his family is not well fed? So as such, some women get tired and say, no, I can't continue with this kind of life, and I have to leave. So financial stress is one of the reasons too why modern marriages don't last. Yes, it don't last. We see couples having misunderstanding, going into violence and all that, and it's not helping the marriage. And if you look down very well, you will discover that either the man is financially stressed, or the woman too is financially stressed. The children are not doing well. Some have even gone out of schools because they can no longer pay their school fees, and it's affecting marriages. And that's also one of the reasons I talked about yesterday. Financial stress is one of the reasons why modern marriages don't last. And also I talk about social media. Social media is also contributing to failures, breakups in marriage, because most people who come to social media, they come to present to you as if their marriage is perfect, whereas it is not like that. I'm not saying we don't have marriages that are working. We do. We have marriages that are working. But when it comes to 100% to paint the picture, most times it is not always like that. Most of the social media influencers, they come to social media, or let me call them content creators, come to social media and present marriage as if it is 100% perfect. Now, in one of my posts, I said they don't tell you the process, they only give you the product. Before a product can be out, it takes process for that product to be out. And that is what social media, they kind of hide the process. Them too, they do have one or two challenges at home, but they solve their challenges, come out and pretend as if nothing happened. But you, because of what you are seeing on social media, you tend to look at your spouse, bring him or her down and said he or she is not doing the best, and you are looking for how to break up and go out there to look for a spouse that will give you 100% satisfaction in marriage, which is not real. So please, as you watch social media, as you are moving around social media, please just get it at the back of your mind that is not everything that is being shown that is real. Some of them are just makeup. Some of them are content they bring out just to entertain you. And if you are the type that is so emotional, you tend to bring those things to your own real life, you will be having one or two challenges. And that is why I advise that it's not everything on social media you believe. Don't think that, oh, I made a mistake of marrying my husband. No, I made a mistake of marrying this woman to be my wife. No, that woman that you got married to, that man, if you both agree to accept responsibility of coming together to make that marriage work, I tell you that marriage will work. But ensure that that marriage is not, you are not suffering violence in that marriage. Because when a marriage is violent and is toxic, I don't advise you to remain in that relationship. When there is violence in a marriage, please, it is better you separate for a while and see if it can be reconciled before coming together. Because we have seen cases where out of anger, the man mistakenly kpai the wife, or the wife mistakenly hurt the husband, which is not supposed to be so. So when your marriage is toxic and there's so much violence in your marriage, please, I encourage you to separate. Talk to those who can reconcile you both together and see how that marriage can work. Please drop your questions in the comment section. Give me a like. Thank you for joining, and God bless you. Another thing I talked about yesterday was busy schedule. Nowadays, women no longer sit at home to take care of children, and the man also is not at home to take care of the children. But taking care of the children, at least when you come back from work, you can do that. And when the children are in school, you too can go out to hustle for your own money. And I don't advise women sitting down at home doing nothing and they are not earning money for themselves. As a woman, one of the greatest respect you put on yourself is making sure that you have your own money. Yes, have your own money as a woman. It helps you to take decision for yourself. It helps you to meet at least your own immediate need instead of depending on a man to give you money. If your husband gives you money, which is part of his own responsibility to do, then it should be an addition to your own, Not that if he does not give you, you don't have anywhere else to get money. So as a woman, I encourage you to work. But busy schedules is one of the reasons why modern marriages don't last. The husband is gone for how many hours? The wife too is on her own for how many hours? And by the time, most times they don't even have time to come together to talk about themselves, have time, spending time, quality time with each other, and also having time for their children. And at the end of the day, you discover that this busy schedule of not having time with each other and not be able to spend time with each other will now result to they will not be able to communicate. And if it's those ones that don't communicate on phone or through text or taking advantage of social media to communicate, it start creating a vacuum in the family, and as such it can lead to emotional or lack of intimacy. And that lack of intimacy, because lack of intimacy can result to can cause the marriage to break. When couples are no longer emotionally attached to each other, they no longer have quality time to each other, their spirit, soul, and body is no longer connected, it can lead to breakup in marriage. And that is why I encourage you, as you are working, you are doing your work, or you are into business as a woman, please ensure that you take advantage of social media, communicate with your spouse, and see how you both can be in touch with each other. Also, when you have time to stay with each other, make sure that you use that time very well and satisfy each other desire. Lack of intimacy can result to breakup in marriage. And please, as husband and as wife, ensure that you do the right thing in making sure that you do your own part. The wife, making sure that she do her own part of the responsibility, and also the husband too performing his own responsibility. So, and another thing I need to talk about again is poor foundation. Yes, poor foundation. Poor foundation also is one of the reasons why modern marriages don't last. Because can you imagine you met somebody this month and next month is already talking of marriage? 1 month is not enough to know someone. 2 months might not be enough, and 3 months, you should still be considering 3 months. But in these days, you see, because of how people are desperate, some, yes, not all, some are desperate to get married. And as such, if they can meet a guy today and the guy is talking to them about marriage, the next thing they are going into marriage without even proper building the foundation to ensure that, okay, are we compatible? Where are you working? Is your source of income legitimate? Get to know all of these things. He from a broken home? Is he ready to actually settle down, or is there something else he's looking for? Can he take care of me? Can I also take care of him? Is this somebody that can listen to correction? You put all those things into consideration, and 1 month is not enough to know somebody, and the next thing you are rushing into marriage. Even some that dated, I'm not saying, I don't advise you staying in a relationship for 5 years. I'm saying you are trying to know that person. 5 years relationship, that would be too long. But at least 6 months should do. Get to know the person before you just rush into settling down with him or her. Don't accept anything in courtship that you will not accept in marriage. If you know that this courtship, you are not too comfortable with the courtship, maybe there are some certain things that that guy or that lady is doing that you don't like, please try to solve them in courtship. Try to discuss about it in courtship. If the person is adjusting and is trying to amend and make sure that the courtship is okay, then you can now start talking of marriage. How will you rush into marrying somebody that you don't really know? At the end of the day, you start regretting, oh, if I had known, I wouldn't have married. If I had known, I wouldn't have. No. So it is essential that you make sure that you build your foundation. The foundation of that relationship should be built, and it's something that you can say, okay, let's build on it. Let's go into marriage and build a home. Because the Bible said that if the foundation is destroyed, it said, what can the righteous do? If the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? You can agree with me that building a house, you don't just wake up one morning and said, I want to go and build a house. And getting to the land where you bought, the next thing you said, okay, let's just start building. The first thing they start raising the blocks up, and the next thing you are roofing the house. That house might crash tomorrow. What you should be consigning the foundation of that house. The foundation should be properly laid to ensure that that house it lasts the test of time, so that when wind blow, the house is standing. When there is sun, the house is standing. And even when there is rain, the house also is standing. So ensure that you build a good foundation in your marriage. If the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? If you are managing the courtship, please don't go ahead and marry, because you might also manage that marriage to the point that you will not have option than to leave. Courtship is like the time of foundation. Ensure that you properly lay that foundation during courtship. Know what you want. Go for what you want, not what people are saying or what people are deciding for you. No. Don't go with societal applaud and societal confirmation. Oh, we know him, go ahead. We know her, go ahead. She will make a good wife. He will make a good husband. No. You yourself, you are the one that is entering into that marriage. Can you live with that man? Can you stay with that man? Hope you are not going into that marriage because of desperation. Oh, my father is on my neck. I'm 30, I'm 40. I just need to marry and leave this house. They are just disturbing me. No, because it is not your father or your mother that will help you to come and manage your home. They have their own home. You go for what you want. Go for what you want. And also, the foundation of the house determine the height of the building. You cannot lay a foundation for just a story building and you are going there to go and build 10-story building. The depth of the foundation will also determine how the height of the foundation. So ensure that you build a solid foundation. Even when your partner is rushing you into marriage, oh yeah, let's marry. I've been waiting. No, let's just go ahead and marry. I don't want us to stay too long. Watch very well. Open your eyes and watch very well. Ensure that there's nothing that he or she is hiding that is trying to push you so that you can marry, and use that as a trap to hold you down. Please look very well. Not all that glitters are gold. Not all that glitters are gold. Please look very well. before you marry. Ensure that you lay a good foundation for yourself before going into that marriage. And if you see that the courtship, you have tried your best to see how the courtship will work, to see how you can solve a lot of issues that you are not comfortable with, and you see that your partner is not responding, is not the type that is listening, you corrected him today, tomorrow he's coming with another one, or he keeps repeating the same thing, and he tell you that that's his weakness, and you know you cannot manage that weakness, my dear brother or sister, please, for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind, end that courtship and settle down and look for someone that you can actually cope with. It is not everybody you can marry. It is not every man that you can marry. For example, I cannot marry someone that drinks alcohol, excess, someone that smokes. I cannot marry that kind of person. But there are some people that can. And even both partners, they smoke, they drink. Why not? If it's something you can manage, please go ahead. But for somebody like me, I cannot do it. I cannot manage it. Do you understand? So, know what you want and go for it. And also, please be patient. Lack of impatience is one of the reasons why modern marriages don't last. Lack of impatience. You don't expect your home to be perfect the very day you got married. Like I was saying yesterday, my marriage is better now compared to when I first got married. Because there are some issues in those early years of marriage that to me now, they are not longer issues. Why? Because I have grown past that age. I am more matured now. I am no longer thinking that, oh, I can just go back to my father's house, and because I was still attached to the house. So the lack of impatience is one of the reasons why modern marriages don't last. And if you want your marriage to last as couple, please exercise patience. Yes, character. It takes time to build character. You don't like the way this person behave. You want to see how you can change the person to behave the way you want. Then you need to be patient with that person for that person to be able to behave the way you want. We are grown-up adults. You can agree with me. It is easier to burn a fresh fish than to burn a dry fish. When the child is character, but when an adult is grown, it takes time. It takes time, and that is why you need patience. Because if you lack patience in that marriage, you might not be able to stay. You might not be able to stay. Your husband may not be able to give you 100% of what you need now as a lady, but be patient. Be patient, because the days are getting brighter. The future is bright. Your husband might not be or your wife might not be behaving 100%. Oh, you are complaining she's this or she's that. Please be patient with her. Train her to your own taste. When it is time for her to change, gradually she will change. But just making decision overnight and you abandon the marriage and you go and marry another person, now what assurance do you have that leaving your wife to go and marry another lady, that lady will be even good or better than your wife? If it did not work with Rachel, what assurance do you have that it will work with Mabel? If it's not working with your wife, what assurance do you have that it would work with another woman? So please exercise patience with that man, exercise patience with that woman, and see how that marriage can work. There is no one that is 100% perfect. Don't let anybody deceive you. No man is 100% perfect. No woman is 100% perfect. So even if you say you want to leave that marriage today, the devil you know, they say, is better than the angel you don't know. That's your wife, you know, and you know her weakness, and you know you are patient with her to see how she can change. She's better than the one that you don't even know at all. So please be patient. And another thing I want to let you know, all marriages are not the same. Yes, my marriage might not be the same with your own, because our spouse are not the same. They don't behave exactly the same. Women behave differently. Men also behave differently. The way another person will behave to his, or another man wants the wife to behave, or to, how will another man want his wife to be, may not be the same how my husband wants me to be. For example, a man can be comfortable seeing the wife wearing what's it called, maybe bomb shorts, or even tight or anything, going outside, going to the supermarket, and it's free. The wife is free. That is what the husband wants. So I cannot use myself to compare that woman, because if I do such, my husband will not like it. Yes. So please, marriages are different. Don't use your husband to compare another person. Please drop your comment, give me a like. Thank you so much for joining me. Drop your comment, give me a like. Your husband will not behave like my own husband. Yes. So in that your marriage, do what works for you. Don't go by, oh, my friend say her husband is doing this for her, say the wife is doing this for him, and you want to use that to judge your wife or judge your husband. No. Do what works for you. There is no 100% formula in marriage. If I do this, it is going to work. The formula that God gave us in scriptures, he said, men, love your wife, even as Christ loved the church. And he said, women, he said, submit to your husband. So if a man loves his wife genuinely, takes care of her, treats her well, then it will be easy for the woman to submit. Because in some cases where you say the woman is not submissive, okay, ask the question, is the husband truly in love with the wife? Is he taking care of the wife as he should? Is he treating the wife well, both in private and in public? That man, that husband, does he respect his wife? Because there are some men that don't respect their wife. They want to treat their wife as anything they like. Yesterday, I made a post in my Facebook page, and I saw that question. I posted it, and the question is, the question of that post is, okay, should a husband take permission from the wife before he can allow the mother to come and live with them? That is, if the husband mother want to come and live in his house, maybe the son's house, is it right for the man to take permission from the wife to say, oh, my mother is coming to live with me, oh, what do you think? Or at least prepare the wife's mind. And the post got a very good engagement. Oh, most 90% or 95% of 99% said yes, yes, yes. Because why? It is respect is reciprocal. There was a guy there that said, How will I take permission from my wife before my mother can come and live with me? My mother that carried me in her womb gave birth to me, and I will now be taking permission from my wife. I just look at that post and I pity the wife that guy will marry. I pity the wife if he's not married. But if he's married, I pity the wife, because that kind of mind, the woman will be going through a lot in that man's house. I'm not saying that your mother is coming to visit. If she's coming to visit, it's fine. She can come and visit, spend the time she wants to spend with the family, and go back to her husband's house. But if she's coming to live with you, that is, she's spending 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I've seen last year, there was a woman and she's old and very good old age, and she passed on. And the woman, because the woman was telling me that Mama has been living with us for 14 good years. Is the mother to the husband. Mama has been living with us for 14 good years. I said, wow, 14 good years. The woman lived in that house, and the wife took her time to take care of the husband's mother. But not that and I'm sure, because the man is educated, he should have told the wife, okay, Mama is coming though, and this is, what do you think? And they will agree with it. Okay, let her come. Since the Mama husband is late, instead of her staying alone, why not let her come? And we have a lot of space in our house. Let her come and stay. And Mama stayed with them for 14 years before she went to go and be with the Lord. But you said the woman is coming to come and spend 10 years. Is it the man that was taking care of the woman? The responsibility of the man was to provide, while the woman was the one taking care of Mama. So please, men, learn to respect your wife. Learn to respect your wife. Taking permission from her does not mean that you are afraid of her. No. Taking permission from her does not mean that she will even reject that Mama should not come, except that woman is a wicked woman, or except that woman does not have good heart. That's why she can say, no, Mama should not come. If it's a good woman, why? Mama should come, and she will prepare her mind, because she will be the one that is closer to Mama, take care of Mama. She is a woman too, and she'll be able to take care of Mama's needs and know what Mama needs per time. So please, men, let's learn to respect our wives, and God will help us. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. In case you are just seeing me for the first time, my name is Florence Adeyemi, and on this channel I talk about relationship, I talk about marriage, and I talk about family life. I'm from Nigeria, and my name is Florence Adeyemi. This topic I'm treating is the part 2 of what I taught yesterday. Thank you, Malaysia, for joining me, and thank you, Malani Jr., for joining me on this live. And thanks to everyone who also will come across this video, watch, and learn 1 or 2 things. Please drop your questions in the comment section, and I'll be there to answer your questions. Let me know where you are watching from. For all my subscribers, I appreciate you. For all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you, and God bless you all.